Hello and welcome to the 2020 ENTHUSE Celebration Awards. As always, these awards celebrate the teachers, technicians, schools and colleges who have done fantastic things to deliver a world-leading STEM education for their students. We're delighted to be presenting awards for excellence in STEM teaching across primary, secondary and post-16 educators, with the primary awards being sponsored by the Primary Science Teaching Trust. We have an award celebrating an exceptional STEM technician. We'll also be celebrating a fantastic example of STEM leadership. STEM Learning is particularly keen to support schools that develop the science capital of their students, using the scientific environment that surrounds them, including outside the classroom. This encompasses an appreciation of science subjects as a whole, as well as an understanding of why STEM links to so many aspects of their lives, and the broad range of careers and opportunities which a great grounding in STEM can give everybody. This is why we're delighted to be giving an award for outstanding contribution to developing science capital and social mobility, sponsored by BP. Finally, we're also celebrating our ENTHUSE Partnership of the Year. This celebrates a group of schools that have worked together and with STEM learning to deliver real, impactful change for their pupils, often over a number of years. Obviously, for 2020, we've had to move our award celebration online. And although we can't meet our winners in person, we can still celebrate their achievements and the wonderful work they've put in. So to present our awards, we've enlisted the help of Dallas Campbell, who you may be familiar with from The Gadget Show or Bang Goes the Theory. He'll be presenting our awards and talking to the winners. So thank you for joining us, and I'd like to hand over to Dallas.
Thank you very, very much, Yvonne. It's a huge pleasure and a great honour to be presenting these awards, particularly this year because it's been such a terrible year, and I know how much more work people have had to do in order to do their jobs. Teachers, support staff, everybody else. So these awards mean so much more this year than any other year, I think. So a huge congratulations to everybody who's been recognised. Now, under normal circumstances, we would of course be drinking champagne and cocktails in a swanky hotel in black tie doing the awards. So you have the slightly less swanky my front room. So I apologise for that. But okay, let's get on with the awards. Our first three awards all recognise the very best STEM teaching across the UK, and we've got three individual awards, one from primary, one from secondary, and one from post-16, and these are people who've shown amazing commitment to their pupils and to STEM subjects. So let's start with our award for Excellence in STEM Teaching for Primary, sponsored by the Primary Science Teaching Trust, and I'm very pleased to announce that the winner for this award is Kate Penarski from St Bede Primary Academy in Bolton. So congratulations to you, Kate. Kate has created a strong culture of STEM engagement throughout her multi-academy trust, showing boundless enthusiasm for science subjects. She's built links with museums, with STEM ambassadors, and with NASA, no less, all benefiting the 13 primary schools she works with. And the judges commented that it was a pleasure to hear about the great work Kate is doing to promote STEM, though we don't know where she finds the time to do all of this. I absolutely agree. But fantastic. Congratulations to you, Kate. Kate, congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm absolutely delighted.
Well, I can see you're delighted because you've got the certificate up in pride of place next to your orchid.
Oh yes, I've redesigned the house just to fit it in.
Looks very, very smart. Hey, listen, it's been a particularly difficult year, so extra congratulations for doing what you've done this year. I've got to ask you though, you managed to you do these STEM clubs and you managed to get a NASA astronaut. How hard was that? They can be tricky.
Very tricky. But I used to work in Washington, DC. So I thought, try and get the links through. And we rang NASA, and they've been absolutely amazing. So the NASA astronaut actually launches our space project. Just really bringing that context to the children. It was like this huge wow factor. So it was amazing.
And let me ask you as well, I mean, the confidence that, when you're working with teachers as well, doing, development, when they have the confidence to talk to STEM, can you see that sort of filtering through in the way that the kids respond to it?
Yeah, I think teaching comes from the best teaching is if the teachers are excited, the children are going to get excited.
Yeah.
And I think everyone at the St. B Primary Academy were all overexcitable about every subject, and that just transpires into the children that, we love learning and they love learning too.
That's exactly what it is. It comes from a love of learning, doesn't it? And have you seen, I'm interested in, have you seen a real sort of change in the last sort of few years? Kids and teachers being more interested in STEM subjects and STEM events like this?
Yeah, absolutely. I think because now you can have that opportunity because of technology to bring the outdoors into the classroom. Like our children are, virtually Skyping Gatwick Airport, NASA. I mean, the world is now at everybody's fingertips.
Listen, congratulations. Your house modeled around your certificate looks fantastic. enjoy it. And good luck for next year as well. Keep the good work going.
Thank you so much. And thank you. I was absolutely delighted. Thank you.
Pleasure. Okay, we now move on to our second Excellence in Teaching Award. And this one is for secondary school teachers. And I would like to announce, and very proud to announce, that our winner for Excellence in STEM Teaching for Secondary is, drumroll, Jane Hamilton from Bannockburn High School in Stirling. Congratulations to you, Jane. Jane's work is an excellent example of how to create an integrated approach to STEM careers across a whole school, and she's run school-wide events and undertaken a number of placements with local industry, all enabling her to bring real-world experience into the classroom. And alongside all of this, she's helped fellow staff to develop, running new courses on subjects such as rural skills and lab skills. Jane has made STEM a whole school focus and has been a fantastic champion of STEM careers throughout. So fantastic. Well done, Jane. Congratulations to you. Jane, many congratulations on your triumphant win.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Unbelievable the amount of work you do. I'm fascinated actually. Things like teaching your pupils rural skills and lab skills. I want to know what they are.
Right. Okay. So background is I am a biology teacher by trade. However, as circumstances change, as qualifications change, as the nature of employability changes as well, schools kind of have to forward think essentially. So what are the skills that our young people are going to need? And as part of that, what I have done is I have started delivering 2 new SQA examinations called Lab Skills, and then the other one is Rural Skills. Now, Lab Skills is very much what it sounds like. It's all about giving the young people the skills they need to work within a lab. So that could be things like titrations. At the minute, we're doing a lot of microbiology and showing them all the different aseptic techniques that they need to use. We're also going to be moving on to microscopy next. They know how to make solutions, just a full range of skills that you don't necessarily get if you do the exam qualifications.
Yeah. Hey, listen as well. I know your students have been suggesting people to do talks. I know you get sort of outsiders to come in and give talks. Have they had sort of amazing suggestions of who you want to come in and speak to them?
Well, I think they would love to get some sort of celebrity in. But I think with the kids, because it's all about, like you said, about contextualizing the learning, getting them to see, well, what is, the link between education and employment. So we do work quite a lot with CERC, based in Scotland, with the STEM Ambassador Programme. And we have had lots of different people in, whether it's from Zero Waste Scotland, whether it's people who are working in labs. We've had lots of different organisations actually come into the school as part of wider programmes that we've run with our young people too, with a STEM focus, but also with a general employability focus as well.
Hey, lovely to chat. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Okay. Right, our next award is for excellence in STEM teaching for post-16, and this covers both colleges and further education. And our winner for this category is Stephen Mariadas from Exeter College in Devon. Congratulations to you, Stephen. Seeing the careers challenges faced by many of his students in the Southwest, Stephen has developed an incredibly comprehensive set of resources and support for young people wanting to pursue a career in both data analysis or computing. And to achieve this, he's worked in collaboration with all phases of education and with local employers too. He's supported his colleagues running CPD with the Ted Rag Trust ENTHUSE partnership. So a huge congratulations to you, Stephen. Very, very well-deserved winner. What is it about technology and data science do you think that's so important?
Well, data, it permeates everything. So anything we do has data in it. And as, in my view, and I know I'm a little bit biased, in my view, data is science. So even if you pick one of the smaller sciences like biology or physics or chemistry, they all revolve around data. You do an experiment, they've got data in them. And being able to manipulate and work with data, that's where the key skills are.
I like the way you call them the smaller sciences. So physics, just physics. You're absolutely right. I mean, the thing is, there's also a creative element to it as well, which I think people sort of mistake technology and data science. They think it's all quite kind of cold and dry, but it's really everything, like you say, everything we do, it comes down to this, and that, you know, creative decisions are made.
Absolutely. I always start my sessions of data with students on the lies, damn lies, and statistics phrase.
Yeah.
We can take data and manipulate a view of that data. That's what we're trying to do at the end of the day. And I love setting groups of students against each other with the same data, but they can come up with wholly different stories about what that data is telling them. And that's where the creativity comes in.
Hey, listen as well, you do a lot of stuff outside of school. You know, you do conferences and you go to things like the Big Bang Fair and all this kind of stuff. How important is that for getting students enthused in technology and data science?
It's absolutely key. I mean, what we do, I'm sure other people do as well, but the key element is sharing that. So going to conferences and being able to talk to my peers about the sort of things we've been doing and being able to share that, you turn one teacher onto data science and that being the future, and you can turn hundreds of students behind them onto that could be a career path.
Hey, listen, a massive, massive congratulations. I what you do is fantastic, and you're an inspiration. And I hope you take great pride in winning this award. It's absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Stephen.
Absolutely, I feel honoured and absolutely very proud. Very
Good.
proud.
Thank you. Okay, STEM technicians and support staff are often the unsung heroes of school and college science departments, which is why I'm very, very pleased that this next award recognises their essential role in education. And the winner of our award for excellence in STEM for schools and college technicians and support staff is Angie Ridout, Dagenham Park Church of England School in Dagenham. Congratulations to you, Angie. Now, Angie is an exceptionally experienced technician who's run STEM clubs for both secondary and primary students. She's developed a number of schemes which have been used by 80 other UK schools, and she's got more materials in development. Amazing. She's been a real ambassador for STEM clubs, presenting to other technicians all over the country as well as abroad. So Angie is a brilliant, brilliant example of an inspirational STEM club leader. Congratulations to you. I'm so pleased for your win, especially because you've been nominated twice before. So this is great.
Thank you.
I want to know, just tell us a little bit. What is it you most enjoy about running STEM clubs?
Basically, I love working with the primary school children and our Key Stage 3 children, but it's because of the schemes of work that we've written and we follow. We do a lot of science experiments, STEM experiments in the national curriculum. So the children get to experience a lot more different experiments than they would do normally in science lessons.
And can you see a benefit from that? Because a lot of people do complain, oh, there's not enough practical stuff in lessons.
It's just them having that. I mean, especially the age group they are. It just gets them so enthused about science before they go on to their senior schools.
You're so brilliant and so popular. You've taken all this out to abroad as well. So you were doing STEM clubs in Ghana, is that right?
Well, but basically, my friend was out there teaching. She'd been asked to go out to do some work out there, and I said, "Oh, I would have loved to gone to Ghana," but at the time there was only funding for her, so I actually paid for myself to go out there. And she said, "How would you like to go to the school and teach for the whole day some of your STEM club experiments?" So I went to a brand new school out there, a new international school, and I spent the whole day teaching there.
Okay, here's my last question. What is your favorite STEM experiment that you can just kind of rattle off with a bunch of kids that they love? Like if you just had to save one.
Brush bots.
Brush bots?
Brush bots.
Oh, the little vibrating thing on the toothbrush.
Yes.
I love
But they put pom-poms and little eyes on them, and then we raced them around the table.
Amazing. All right, listen, I'll let you go, but it's been lovely to talk to you, Angie. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Maybe we'll see you next year.
That'd be good.
All right.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, and you. Bye. Okay, our next award celebrates school or college leadership in STEM. These are individuals who've made a real difference in schools' learning culture to benefit both their pupils and, of course, to fellow staff. And our winner for this award is a fantastic example of this. So I'm very pleased to announce that the award for school and college leadership in STEM goes to Mick McCarthy from King Edward VI Handsworth School for Girls in the West Midlands. Mick is the head of department for D&T at the school and has effectively taken the department from no students taking D&T at GCSE to now having 31 students at GCSE in just 2 years, and now some of them have gone on to study it at A-level too. It's absolutely fantastic achievement. In his own words, they need to make D&T exciting again. Well done, Mick, for doing exactly that. Mick, congratulations on your award.
Thank you very much. Very much appreciated.
Good. It's a nice treat for a rubbish year otherwise. Some of your pupils have won awards as well, I think, haven't they?
They have, yes, indeed, yes. I've tried to take a position this year of basically not saying no. So if any opportunities come my way, be it through Twitter or be it through my email, we always try and say yes. So even if it means there's one group of students taking part, or if there's just one person going on their own, then we try and give it our all, and we try and back the pupils where possible.
Now, I think it's fair to say that you've really tried to sort of challenge the perceptions of D&T, haven't you?
What I tried to do basically was identify what the problems were in-house, and then what we could do in terms of training or funding to get in more equipment to sort of develop it on. So one of the issues we had was the lack of CAM, so the ability to sort of use machines to make the product. So it didn't really matter how good the ideas were. We had no chance of really making accurate models because we didn't have the CAM resources in the first place. So I knew that we had to try and get some investment, and I knew that my plan was to try and get our students more digitally aware, sort of prepare them for the next sort of future of technology. So we really wanted to future-proof the department in that sense. And then the last thing I really wanted to do was try and get them to understand where DT sits under this STEM umbrella, and not really see it as a standalone department, but see how it sits with all those other subjects.
That's it. It's that integrating it into everything else that's so important.
And one thing we really wanted to sort out with our students was this sort of fear of failure. So I mean, it's especially a key thing in our school, but our students don't want to go wrong. They want everything to be finished. They want everything to look perfect. So we've tried to push with them. It's far more about the process than it is about perfection.
This is music to my ears. Everything that you say is absolutely bang on. Listen, I'm so happy that you've won this award. I know how hard you work. It's absolutely fantastic. So thank you so much, and just wishing you all the best. One of the concerns during the COVID-19 lockdown has been ensuring that pupils who are already struggling to engage with STEM subjects may find it even harder, which is why efforts to raise the science capital of young people is even more essential. So I'm really, really glad to announce the winner of the BP Award for Outstanding Contribution to Development, Science Capital and Social Mobility. And the winner for this important award is Sarah Eames, Sandfield Close Primary School in Leicester. Sarah and the team have worked across the curriculum to engage pupils and get them thinking scientifically. And they've used initiatives like Science Week and STEM ambassadors to create a real buzz in the school and to get parents involved too, which is incredibly important. And this has continued throughout 2020 with video lessons and STEM activities set for home learning. Engaging in CPD has been a real benefit, giving Sarah and other staff at the school confidence to deliver better STEM teaching. So congratulations, Sarah, and to everyone at Sandfield Close. Sarah, congratulations on winning a thing.
Thank you. I know, I'm very...
Sorry, no. And also I was just commenting on your lovely office. You've got some lovely lights up and it looks very nice and cheery. And
yeah, this is because I'm at home. I work at home on Fridays, so I'm lucky that, this is my very messy room.
Hey, listen, I want to talk to you about working at home, because obviously this year has all been about working at home. And I want to know from you how tricky that's been in terms of the kids. How have you managed to get them to stay attentive and active and doing things?
See, I think we were really lucky. We've got a head teacher that organised so that we went on to Google Classrooms, and I was in charge of doing science and technology across the whole school. So I wasn't just charged with one class, it was children from age 4 up to 11, and I was quite lucky that I could set science projects or technology projects that they could do as a family, rather than actually year 1 are doing this, year 2 are doing that. So we sort of abandoned the curriculum a little bit, but I think it benefited everybody in the household.
Do you think it's actually improved things? Have you seen ways of doing things which are now better, having been forced into this particular situation?
I think it really brought home how cross-curricular sort of science and technology and the maths that goes into it is. Some of the children were building bridges, and it was really nice because their parents took photos at the different stages of them building bridges and things. So I think it became important because it was something that they could all work on together.
Okay, just very quickly, favourite STEM activity?
Oh,
you've got to pick one. You're on a desert island STEM.
Right. We started a few years ago doing space camp sleepovers, and we didn't realise what impact that would have on us as teachers and on the children. And the children, it's something that they always reminisce about in year 6, and they remember. And again, we're really lucky. We have STEM ambassadors come from the Space Centre. We've got the astronomers from Leicester's Astronomical Society who come with their thousands of pounds worth of equipment. And a couple of those astronomers have actually then gone on to be STEM ambassadors, because we've really said there's loads more schools that would love to do this sort of thing. And we always say, if you come to Sandfield, you're not allowed to leave unless you've actually made a rocket and launched a rocket.
Sarah, it's lovely to talk to you. Great pleasure. Massive congratulations. Keep up the good work. I hope to see you. Yeah.
Thank you.
The ENTHUSE partnership programme is designed to get schools to collaborate and support each other in their STEM teaching. And our winner of ENTHUSE Partnership of the Year is an incredible example of this. So I'm absolutely delighted to announce the winner, which is the MK D&T ENTHUSE Partnership based in Milton Keynes. Congratulations to you. This partnership has been a remarkable example of how schools working together can help a subject really thrive, especially one which is often undervalued like design and technology. From the coffee and cake networking events to a yearly D&T conference, they've boosted the confidence and skills of their teachers. So I was keen to meet Paul Tillman and Laura Lazenby to find out a little bit about how this partnership came about. Paul and Laura, congratulations on winning. On a scale of 1 to 10, how utterly thrilled are you? Is it? Has it made your year? Please tell me yes.
It has for me, yeah. I mean, all the hard work's paid off, so
Paul,
yeah, very happy.
Paul looks more sceptical.
It's a significant upturn on 2020.
I think anything is a significant upturn on 2020. Hey, listen, first of all, I want to ask you about design and technology, about sort of why is it important, do you think, for the curriculum?
So for me, and I think Laura would probably agree on this, we talked about this quite sort of at length, really. D&T is about contextualising learning for students, and actually, particularly with a STEM focus, it provides that opportunity for children to contextualise what they're learning with us in D&T, but also in science and maths and across the curriculum.
And tell me as well about because you guys work in a partnership. So tell me about the benefits of working in a partnership as opposed to not working in a partnership, just doing it on your own.
Yeah, so DT departments are normally quite small within a school, and obviously working within the partnerships has allowed us to network with other teachers and share good practice, and obviously our enthusiasm as well towards the subject has grown in terms of we've been learning lots of new things from the York STEM Centre.
Yeah.
We've obviously been able to bring them back into our lessons, and the kids, the enthusiasm has obviously transpired onto the kids as well. Also, it's a bit competitive as well. We're quite competitive between the schools. So we like to show off what we've done and try and move forward with the things that we are doing and looking towards the future as well. So our specifications changed quite a bit. So teachers have had to learn new things, and obviously we've been able to do that between ourselves.
I hope next year is, I'm not quite sure how you guys have coped doing all this kind of stuff, because a lot of what you do is obviously practical. So I don't know how you've managed to be doing it this year remotely. Has it been, I know it has been a challenge, but have good things come of it, I wonder?
I think what we found actually is a real desire for people to reconnect physically.
Yeah.
And get in a room together. We were lucky before the second lockdown started to be able to reconnect, and we had a socially distanced networking meeting and did a bit of CPD together. But that was really well attended. I think we had about 25 people there, so we're in a sort of a sports hall environment. And I think that's really reinvigorated people's desire to do that. We've also seen colleagues access a lot of remote CPD and beginning to own their CPD even more, so doing things during lockdown that they wouldn't have perhaps done otherwise if they were sort of in a normal scenario. So that's been really, really good.
But listen, I'm going to let you guys go. Huge congratulations. I'm really happy happy you've won, and good luck next year taking forward everything that you do.
Thank you, Dallas, and huge congratulations to every single one of our winners, as well as everybody who entered. It's always such an inspiration to see everything that you're doing. I'd also like to thank our 2 award sponsors again, so thank you BP and the Primary Science Teaching Trust. It's sad that we haven't been able to get together in person to celebrate this year, but hopefully we can do so in 2021, and I really look forward to seeing even more entries than ever. Thank you very much for joining us for the ENTHUSE Celebration Awards 2020, and goodbye.